వినిపిస్తున్నారు క్లాస్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ఇది మ్యూజిక్ मैं डरा जमानी तो इजहार नहीं करती. All right, guys, let's do it. Stand. Come on, people. Join now. Let's do it. Hello, 6 people. Like some music, थोड़ा म्यूजिक बैकग्राउंड लगा लेते हैं. Let's do set number 3. Slow, slow. Down slow. इसको घुमा दूँ तो रिवर्स. मुझे इसको टेंशन. Okay. दिख रहा है, दिख रहा है. अभी भी दिख रहा है.
क्या दिख रहा है? सब दिख रहा है.
अरे आ रहे. Hello guys, join fast. Nice. Whew. You look like a Palestinian. Really? I'm an Indian. Indian, bro, Indian.
मम्मी पापा कुछ चीज दिखाऊं? ये देखो, मेरे को एक नई चीज पता चली। ये गूगल असिस्टेंट आ गया।
ओके.
मैं मम्मी को दिखाती हूँ ये चीज।
Dude looks more ripped. than you ever be. I'm not even close, man. I'm not ripped. I'm fat. And I'm trying to get ripped. Not ripped, but trying. You are really. Ripped. I wish. One day. It's day one. One day. No. Tell me, train to failure. No, I never train to failure. Like maybe once or twice in 3 months. Rarely. But on the small lifts, on body weight exercises, on isolation exercise, I do. But when I'm in the gym, now I'm in the home gym, I don't have machines or dumbbells, so I cannot do a lot of isolation exercises. But the ones that I do, I go to failure sometimes. In small muscles, I usually go all the time on the failure, like for biceps curls, triceps extension, push-ups. Pull-ups I don't go to failure, right? I like to do, I start with sets of 6, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If I'm comfortable with the last rep, then next time I try to do 7, then 6, 5. Add one more rep in the first set, drop the last set. On squats, deadlift, shoulder presses, bent over row, I never go to failure. I keep 1 or 2 reps in the tank. And I'm working right now in shifts, so I don't have time to go to gym. So this is kind of what I do now. I have 1 rod, 1 barbell, and some weights. So then maybe next, I'm gonna buy a new rack, squat rack, so I can do squat racks, the squats and shoulder presses. My favorite lift is behind the neck shoulder press or shoulder push press that I love, but I cannot train that because I don't have the rack. And shoulder press is the second best. And bent over row and deadlift, I really don't need the rack, so that's what I do. lift light or moderate. Yeah, you can do it. So let me get close. If you're lifting lightweight all the time, then you need to go to failure. Okay, right? Because for the first maybe 10, 20 reps, or I don't know how light you are, or 6 reps or 8 reps, they're not really, challenging. They don't challenge you. Okay, so the only last couple of reps are really challenging or hard. They are the ones that stress your system, your muscles to grow. So you need to go to failure more on lightweight exercises, or if you're lifting light weights, right? And when you lift light, I think reps should be anywhere between 12 to 30. For the moderate reps, moderate weight, you don't have to go to failure, but close to failure. Like you must have 1, maximum 2 reps in the reserve, in the tank with you. Right? And even there, sometimes you need to go to failure. Depending, if you are a beginner, you don't know what failure is. Every week your failure will change. The more efficient and expert and experienced you become on an exercise, your perception of failure changes. Okay, so one day I was working in a gym with one of the boy in the gym. He asked me to spot, to help him on the bench press, look at his bench press. He was working, and then he said, I'll be going to failure. And he did 8 reps. Then I asked him to do 2 more, and he did 5 more. So he was not at failure. He was thinking that he is failure. He is at the failure. So you need to work on that. Sometimes you need to go to failure to see how far you are away. You are just estimating. I want to gain size, so I train to failure. Now that's not really necessary. So here's my simple recommendation or advice. Don't go to failure on big lifts. When I say big lifts, I'm considering 5 or 6 lifts. First of all, squat. Right? If you think you can do 1 more, right? Or like very good chances that you won't be able to do another one, then don't do that rep. For deadlift, never go to failure. If you are a power lifter for 3, 4, 5 years of experience minimum, then you can think about failure. Bench press, don't go to failure. Okay? Bent over row, don't go to failure. Shoulder press, well, you cannot go to failure because you will hurt yourself, you will injure yourself, so don't go to failure. Apart from that, most of the exercise is safer to go to failure, so you can do that. Okay? So I believe most of the people are Indians. So if you want me to speak in Hindi, Haryanvi, English, a little bit of Punjabi, I can understand Punjabi, but I don't really speak well. So I'm okay with that. You don't have to speak in English. I'm comfortable in all the languages. Subscribe this channel. I'll be live every day from 8 to 10 or 7:30 or 8 to 9, 8 to 9:30. Subscribe this channel. What they say? Press the bell icon and stuff like that. Thank you. So I'll be regular from today. Okay, but I usually work out on alternate days, which means if I'm working out today, tomorrow I won't be working out. I usually do some light stretching or some body weight exercise, maybe for the parts which I did today. For example, I'm doing legs today, so maybe I'll do some body weight legs tomorrow, because after tomorrow on Wednesday I'll be working on shoulders and triceps and chest. So I don't want to tire or interfere with those muscles. So I'll be working either on stretching or lightweight legs or bodyweight legs tomorrow, or I'll go walking like 3 to 4 kilometers, just walk. As I told you, need to lose some weight. So walking is the best medicine and the weapon for losing weight. But wear mask. One of the reason I'm working out at home in Delhi, because the AQI is above, last week it was above 600, today is above 400, and it's a gas chamber outside. So I just work out at home. Then I am from Delhi or Haryana, it's mixed. So I am originally from Haryana. I was born in Haryana. I'm living in Delhi right now for last 15 years. Whew. Okay, last set. Which rep range is good for hypertrophy? That's well, you can gain muscles. Hypertrophy can occur, it can happen in all the rep ranges, but there are always some upside and some downsides in for all the rep ranges. For example, you can gain muscles, a lot of muscles in low rep ranges. If you have seen a lot of powerlifters, you will see they are jagged, they are big, they are huge, a lot of muscles. But the problem is, if you lift higher, lower reps, higher weights, heavier weights, it will take a lot of time to do that workout. For example, if I have to do 8 sets of 3 reps, that's 24 reps total. It will take at least 40 minutes because that's a lot of weight. I will need a lot of time to recover between the sets, 2 to 3 minutes of sets, minutes of rest between sets. So it's a huge deal, and you don't recover that faster. Your joints will hurt because it's due to the heavy weights, your ligaments, your tendons will hurt, and it will take more time to recover. But if you do 3 sets of 8 reps, you can do it like in 3 minutes or like 7 minutes. Even if you take 2 minutes of rest, you can do it in like 9 minutes. And if weight is kind of heavy, you'll gain muscle from that. So I would suggest do 2 rep ranges. If your primary goal is to hypertrophy and gaining muscle only, 2 rep ranges. One is somewhere between 5 to 15. You can do sets of 6. You can do sets of 8. I prefer 8 and between 8 and 15. And the second is 12 to 20. Okay. When I say heavier, 8 to 12, I'm talking about the big lifts like squat, deadlift, not deadlift. Deadlift you can do 5 to 8 or 5 to 10. Squat, bench press, overhead presses, bent over row, pull-ups, dips. You can do them. Pull-ups and dips are good for body weight if you are going higher reps, and if you can add weight, then they're good for heavy reps. They are the perfect exercises for both the cases. And for all the other exercises like dumbbell presses, biceps curl, triceps, shoulder, lateral raises, leg curl, leg extension, and leg presses, any exercise, machine exercise, most of them you can do anywhere between 12 to 20, 25, even 30. Right? I get bored if someone asks me to do a set of 20 reps. Trust me, I don't like it. I get bored, and I have tried it multiple times in the last 20 years. I hate it. So I just do anywhere between like 12 to 14 or 16. That's the math. If I really try hard, maybe one set I can do 20, but another set I can never do 20. I add weights, add more weights, or by some method. For example, if I'm doing push-ups, I can add plate on my back, right? Or pull-ups, if I can do more than 10 pull-ups, I add weight. Same goes for dips. But if you like high reps, then lot of exercise, even the squats, if you can do 30 reps or squat, that is really boring for me. But if you like that, that is perfect for hypertrophy. So 2 rep ranges, 8 to 12, 8 to 15 is the first range. Sometimes you can come between 5 to 8, but not all the time. And the second range, this is for heavier, bigger exercise, multi-joint compound exercises. And the second rep range is anywhere from 10 to 20, 12 to 20, 25. That is also good. But on those exercises, you have to go to close to failure, at least close to failure, just leave 1 rep in tank. That is my advice. have some doubts, sure, you're most welcome. We'll do it tomorrow and almost every day. See you at 8 tomorrow, okay? And please subscribe this channel. I don't know how to do editing, so I can do live only, alright? Editing is boring. Editing and high reps, they are boring as fuck. Shit. Nice. Now it looks cool. Now we are doing front foot elevated reverse lunges. I really like this exercise. It's kind of stretching, flexibility, mobility, strength exercise. If you are comfortable with balance, after that you can add weight. Okay then. See you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Till then, thank you. Sayonara. Ciao. Rab rakha. Sat Sri Akal. Jai Mata Di.